Hello, hello, and welcome to episode 21 of Corey and Kevin Talk About Nothing. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Corey.
I'm Kevin.
And on our show, we discuss some of our favorite episodes from our favorite sitcoms while also playing a game of trivia about the episode.
But wait, before we get started, make sure to hit the like and subscribe to get notifications when we drop new episodes, which are every Monday and Thursday. If you have any questions or episode suggestions, feel free to email us at cktalkaboutnothing@gmail.com or tweet us at CoreyKevin1.
Okay, so last Monday, we talked about, reminiscing and, all about the fun that we've had for the past 19 episodes. So for our 20th episode, we're continuing from our 19th game of trivia. In episode 19, we played a game of trivia for season 2, episode 1 of The Office, The Dundies, and I lost the game, allowing Kevin to pick the episode as well as a sign of punishment. Corey still has a hot chip punishment, and one more I need to think of. If you haven't caught the previous punishments, check out our Twitter account.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not happy about this last one. I'm just saying. You know.
So the hot chip, and then something else. I got to think of something else. The dress thing. I mean, I was impressed. I didn't think you'd actually go for it.
Yeah, I hated it.
That was like a 20th episode thing.
I'm a man of my word, though.
Yeah.
You told me give me a punishment, and I had to do it. That's the way I felt about it.
Probably as severe as I would go with it, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, like I was like,
severe,
whoa. I mean, like, I got to remember karma, like it can't be all evil.
Trust me, don't make me go in the back of my notebook here.
Yikes.
There's some ideas back there that you aren't prepared for,
And they're all in Charlie Kelly drawings too, so it'll take me weeks to decipher.
Absolutely, yeah. You won't be able to do it.
Or minutes.
Well, we'll talk about it.
Don't worry, I'm a rat slayer too. I live in the basement here, so I dwell there.
Yeah, you like dark things.
Yeah,
dark
slimy
places.
things on the other side of the basement. I actually have. That's where I keep my rat stick. This side's nice and clean. I work hard to keep this side nice and clean.
For sure. It looks nice. That's what all it works for, right?
Yeah, it's what I spend hours on the other side for,
That's awesome. Good for you, man.
Yeah, thank you. Well, yeah, so as you were saying, I was able to pick the episode. So I picked
what episode you pick?
Season 1, Episode 3 of Community, Introduction to Film. And in this episode, we get to dive deeper into Abed's personal life, as well as learning to live our lives to the fullest. Carpe diem.
Carpe diem.
Carpe diem. Have you ever watched Dead Poet Society?
Actually, I have not. I've heard great things about it, and I've never actually got around to watching. I just never have.
It's a phenomenal movie, and yeah. It's phenomenal. I mean, it's Robin Williams in a really good dramatic role, man. He's a pro. He was a pro. Still is a pro, because you could watch his movies and be like, oh yeah, dude's still a pro.
Yeah. Doesn't matter,
He's so cool that he actually he's in World of Warcraft.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It is pretty cool. He has an NPC. That's a non-playing character there for Corey's out there. NPC? What dare that say? Anyways.
Okay.
Carpe diem. Get out there. Play some World of Warcraft. Get out there with your laptop.
Yeah.
Hotspot.
Give it up.
Give it up.
But I mean, so back to this episode. Why'd you pick this one?
I picked this episode because it has extremely funny and creative moments, as Community always has. But it also has some heart touching moments. You get to kind of just like understand Abed more, understand where he's coming from. He is aware. He's just different. And,
sure, absolutely.
I think like this episode kind of helps. Even people watching that episode, they almost you could almost gain a perspective of like, oh, okay, like you're just looking at the situation wrong, and you just need to alter your perspective on things. You know,
that is true.
Have more patience.
Very yep.
So yeah, I just you know, I am a sucker for you know, really well written drama, and when you throw something in there like you know, in this episode, I mean it's just another reason why Dan Harmon is one hell of a writer. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely, definitely. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely shout out to that guy because I mean he does it. And the thing is, man, this is episode 3.
Yeah, this is episode 3, so it's like wow, like I already love these characters. I already feel like I know these characters, and then bam, you kind of just get to know them a little more. You get to grow with them more, and you're like, wow, episode 3, you know?
Yeah, that is insane. That is crazy, man.
Yeah.
After this, because after like last night, when I watched the episode, you know, of course you can't go to sleep after you pay attention to one, right? So the second one comes on, and I mean, they're creative, man. That's what makes this show just special in general. You know what I mean? Just make it simple and put.
Yeah.
Just an overall creative show, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's phenomenal.
Couldn't agree more. Even like it doesn't even have to be like the funniest show on the network. It literally is just like it's like the deepest 22-minute episode you'll get. You know what I mean? Like it's.
And the thing I love about it too, it's almost like you're not saying you get a full story of every character, but like they do a very good job by like I mean. And like when you learn about a character, you don't learn a little bit. I mean, you learn like a lot in this 22-minute episode.
Yeah.
But that tells you this whole story. Like you learn like why this person does it. You know what I mean? What the outcome is. It's you know what I mean. Whatever the situation is, and then you have the follow up of the positive, man. And I'm just saying that's how episodes go. I'm not saying that, but like some episodes, man, they just end. Like that's a thing. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, Dennis says it perfectly, and It's Always Sunny. You know. His movie just kind of ends.
Yeah, sometimes you know? like they don't. The gang doesn't even like resolve something. They'll just and like, all right, well that's that, and then you're just kind of over. Yeah, this usually has like a beginning, middle, and end, and you're like, whoa,
for sure,
very,
of some
very
sort.
Cool.
And then so I know I'm just going. You know, I'm just saying, but like this is the difference to me of Community to some of the other shows.
Yeah,
that's my whole point to it.
Yeah, like they're
bring up the creativity of him.
They're all fantastic in their own regard, but like there's definitely things that you know
are different.
You can't necessarily always compare them because you know the study group is supposed to be the best of us or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And the It's Always Sunny gang is the worst of us, and
absolutely.
And The Office is really just us. You know, you know, right in the middle. True. You know, very realistic. You know?
That is true. You better watch your stapler out around me, bro.
What's that?
You better watch your stapler around me.
That's
might show up in a tub of Jello.
Yeah, I'll put your microphone in Jello.
Oh, is that right? No, you won't.
Is that right? Yeah. So that's why it's almost like a different kind of episode from from ones that we've already done in the past too. Just because I do feel like there is like this more dramatic feel to it. Than most episodes that we've reviewed. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, absolutely, definitely. You
know, so I thought that was kind of cool. You know, it's not all just laughs. Sometimes it's just really good character backstories or information.
For sure, and development, right? I think
it's all about development.
Yeah,
hey,
for sure.
We're Losties, season 1, baby. Character development, character background. I mean, good,
huge.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Make your way over to Watchmen. Do it.
Okay. All right. We'll do. All right.
Yep.
Noted. Dead Poet Society.
Yeah, Dead Poet Society. The entire first season of Watchmen. There's not any other season. Just watch.
Okay. Is there gonna be? Are they coming back for season 2?
I think so. I don't know.
Oh, gotcha.
I just watched it and was like,
okay.
Wow.
Very. All right. I'll look it up. I'll do my research.
Yeah, you do your research. But back to episode 3 introduction to film.
Yep.
Do we want to move on over to our trivia segment so that way
I think
we don't ruin any of our questions here?
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. You know who goes first. So.
Yeah, bro. Whatever, bro. So anyway, tell me why Troy should lose his jacket.
Because he looks like a high school bitch. High school bitch.
You little high school bitch. I could not wait to ask that question, bro. Seriously, I was like, I cannot wait for that, man. It's hilarious.
First of all, lose the jacket. You look like a high school bitch.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's really funny.
That is good. That is funny.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy that scene. I actually have a funny something about that scene, but I don't know if you have any other questions, so I won't bring it up, but I'll try to remember it for later.
Okay, note it down.
Question number 1. How much is the film class Abed wants to take?
Oh, $70. $70 $70, bro.
What denomination is that?
It's $70.
Oh, $70. Okay.
$70. Yeah.
Now is that doll hairs or dollars?
Well, it doesn't. It's in the show dollars, but every penny that I have in my pocket is doll hairs.
I always transfer all of my money into doll hairs because that's when the economy fails. At least you have doll hairs.
Exactly, and that's the currency of the future.
Duh.
Okay, you ready?
We probably just spun off a whole new conspiracy, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you're right.
People dolls have been wiped from the shelves. People are collecting all the doll hairs. Anyways,
awesome.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, all right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what does Abed's father tell Britta to do instead of messing with his family? He says something to her as he walks up. I mean, as he this is like the beginning, towards the beginning of the whole thing.
Yeah, I know the scene.
It's the same scene though.
So he says, where's Mr. Britta?
yeah. As he walks up, where's Mr. Britta? Yeah, he's funny, man. He actually even after this whole scuffle thing, he made me laugh a couple times.
Yeah, he definitely.
He acts all serious. He puts his puts his button up shirt. Hurry up and fixes it up, and Britta's still standing over doing this. It's so funny.
Yeah, I don't know the answer.
You don't?
No.
Go host American Idol.
Oh, he doesn't say that to Britta. He says that
he does.
No, he says it to because that's actually my question because he says it to Jeff because the joke is Jeff looks like Seacrest. So therefore, your question.
Wait
is
a
wrong.
minute. Are you serious?
Yeah, go back and watch it because he says to him, "And you go host American Idol."
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah. So.
All right, you want a new re-question? I'm sorry, I could have did the whole.
I think I should just get that one right.
You know what? I will give it to you just because all right, you're okay. I gave it to you. All right. It was a missed question. My fault. My bad. I thought I had you stumped.
You did steal a question from me.
I'm sorry.
But
I would have got it wrong.
That's because I thought it was hilarious because I'm like, man, I wonder how many times they reference Jeff looking like Seacrest because that bar mitzvah, where that kid's getting all those awards. They're like, you're like Seacrest but hotter, and he's like his ego is growing.
For sure, yeah. I love it.
Yeah. All right. So, in the class that Jeff starts taking, the professor tells him to open up to a specific page. What page does he tell them to open up to?
That's such a stupid question.
So is I don't know.
I messed up.
What?
I messed up.
I know, but I know. That's why I was
Is
like,
it
you're
page?
What?
Is it page 60?
No, I'm sorry, buddy.
Is it page 30?
No.
Damn it! All right, those are my two guesses. All right, so what is it?
Page 37.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
Ah, okay, cool. Already got one wrong. You need to get it like a less smart of a brain.
I think it might not be like I just use it differently. I guess like I don't use it for like much other knowledge. You know.
That's true.
Like
I can sell you an appliance like it's nothing, but
in
you
the
can tell me about every
apocalypse,
movie.
they're gonna be like, "What's your skill?" And I'm like, "Bro, sit down with me. We'll talk for days about sitcoms and trivia."
That's true. That is true. All right.
Yeah.
Well, shake it off. I mean, one wrong's not bad. I got 3 bonus, dude. I'm not upset about it.
Exactly. That's exactly right, man. Oh, so is it my turn?
Oh yeah, no, you just asked me one, didn't you?
Yeah.
I got it wrong. You're right. Okay. Okay, so Jeff made a comment. He said he heard this class was something. What was this class at the very beginning?
A blow off class.
Yeah, but he says I mean, you're on the right track. I see, that's what I'm saying. But he says something specific, like, and it's a big saying. It's something, you know what I mean. It's like I want to kind of help you out a little bit. No, I mean I feel bad because I mean you have the right premise, man, but it's not exactly what he said though.
These fucking questions.
No, that's why I'm saying like I want to give it to you, but at the same time, it's not. I mean, he says something specific. You just asked me what page they turned to in the class at the very beginning.
Yeah, that's pretty.
You want to talk about specific? Huh? Yeah, but then how about this?
I mean, it's a number. You know, you hear a number and you're like, yep.
No. Okay, this is a set. He said this. I mean, this is what he said. And then as soon as you hear it, I mean, you're like, I've heard this a million times, and you remember him saying it.
Just say it.
You don't know? You just don't know?
Yeah.
He says that the class is a cakewalk.
A cakewalk. Gotcha. People say that all the time about classes.
Not about classes. I'm just saying this is going to be a cakewalk. You never heard that before?
No, I've heard it before. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Don't get angry, you know, Kevin. I don't like the attitude.
No, it's
Kevin
just
gets
like,
one wrong.
You know, you pretty much are saying the exact same thing, but you gotta like remember. You gotta pull the script and write. You know, say it verbatim. You know?
Oh my goodness.
All right. So, what comedian does Jeff ask that student? He asks him if he likes a specific comedian.
Oh, Dane Cook.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice. I almost said the wrong answer too because I was watching something else this morning, and they brought up a different comedian. I almost said him right off the rip. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right. I had to rethink that. You know.
I had to rethink that.
Okay, you're gonna hate a lot of my questions, I think, bro.
Because they're all gonna be. Did you memorize this script?
No, Kevin, I am upset with your attitude right now
I mean,
about this. Okay, all right. So, what does Annie do instead of seizing the day?
What does Annie do?
Yeah,
she writes down notes. Yeah.
She writes about it.
Which would be notes, you know. She's writing down.
Okay,
notes.
I'm just saying that's the exact quote that she says.
Well,
she
you know,
I'm
nervous about verbatims here, but you know, you asked me what she was doing.
Okay. On to the next one.
Yeah, question number 4 here. Abed's father loves women, but is getting what from Britta?
I don't know. Don't know. I'm not too sure. I don't know the answer to that question.
You're not too sure, huh?
Nope.
Major B word vibe.
Oh, yeah. I remember him saying that now.
I'm getting a major B word vibe from you.
Yep. Son of a. Okay. So how did Jeff get Abed's father to show up to meet with Britta?
To Weezer, to see Weezer.
Yep.
Where's Weezer? Funny part is he's like they're coming. Like he's still lying. Like
Oh yeah.
Why are you lying?
They're on their way. Yeah.
Let's see here. What does the memo say from Britta's check to Abed?
And I make you memorize the show.
Well, no, I mean like.
I mean this is the same thing, dude. You know, I'm just saying. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know.
No.
Mm-mm.
For dreams. Remember, he like holds it up. He's like, "Oh, that's nice." It says in the memo, "For dreams."
Yeah, I do remember that now. Actually,
Oh,
I couldn't remember her saying it. That was the problem. I couldn't remember her saying that to me. So that's why I was having a hard time doing it. I was too thinking of Britta, not Abed.
oh.
So usually I could put myself back into the scene. I just couldn't do it. I was putting the wrong self in there.
You couldn't do it because you were thinking of Britta speaking, not Abed, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Interesting.
Ah. On to question 6.
Yeah.
Okay. If Abed were gonna record Britta, what else would he need?
If Abed was going to record Britta.
Yeah, Jeff said to Abed that if you were gonna record Britta, he was gonna need something else.
I don't even know, like, what.
This is when they were like talking like when this whole thing, like when they first, like once again, like when he first started recording them for the documentary.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea.
An extra battery.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny. What does Britta say Jeff is dressed like when he's wearing the rainbow suspenders?
An 80s rapist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like as though they have a look, you know?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Like you could pinpoint that.
Like an 80s rapist like that. Well, that's you pinpointed that outfit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's scary, you know? At least you knew what to look out for back then. They don't do that anymore.
That's true. Absolutely.
Now people just get taken.
Yeah.
Maybe in the 80s. Maybe the 80s were good times for people. Maybe it's down because you're like, oh, well, that guy's clearly a rapist. Yeah. I'm going to leave this area.
That is true. At least they marked themselves, you know?
Yeah.
Terrible people.
They should.
Anyways, yeah.
It's like.
Yeah. How many lattes did Abed order?
Oh, 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Essentially, it's an easy question because there's 7 people in the group.
Yeah, the Greendale 7. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it might be one of those trick questions though. You don't know.
You don't know. Yeah, especially if you're like watch this episode, you're watching this for the first time, you'd be like, 10?
Yeah.
12?
Yeah, you have no idea.
There's a funny moment. I forget what episode, like maybe the next one or next two or whatever. But when the dean comes in to the study group and he's like, "Oh wow, when he tries to get Troy to play football, but he's like, "Oh wow, such a diverse study group, one of each of you, huh?" And they're all like, "Huh?"
Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah. Wow.
Start putting Jeff's face up on posters.
Yeah.
Didn't you read your application when you signed it?
Oh yeah, that's so funny.
And then there's also another scene when they wanted to do Shirley sandwiches, but the dean got outranked or whatever because they wanted to do Subway, and he's looking through like the bylaws or whatever of Greendale, and he's like, "Did you guys know that by being a Greendale, you're actually in the Army Reserves or something like that?" It's like, how messed up would that be? Like all this hidden shit that you
for sure you
had,
don't know.
You had no idea that you were part of. You know, that'd be awful. Like, we're going to war, and you guys kind of signed up for the wrong community college because you're going to war.
Yeah, you are.
You actually go. You know, it gets the taco meat from our surplus store. Anyways, shouldn't talk about that because that'll be. Well, I mean, that's a far time coming. October.
Yeah, for sure.
A Thanos snap away.
Yep.
Be careful over there. Don't be just snapping. What if you had the gems, man?
Bro, I might. You haven't seen my right hand yet.
I don't want to see it, man.
Okay, so
no hand
ready?
check. All right, wait.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you asked me a question actually.
Yeah, because that was your 7th, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. What is the homework that is assigned while in the Seize the Day class?
To swim in a lake and then tell 10 people you love them.
Yeah. Dude, I love it because like he calls Winger out so quick and he's like, "I love you." See, oh God, you're my first one. You know?
Yeah, only 9 more to go.
You're such a shit, dude, and it's so readable.
Yep.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Okay, so question 8, right? Yeah, question 8.
Yeah, drum roll, please.
Who bought the pizza?
Well, okay. That's kind of a difficult question because
I just wanted to bring it up because it's so funny.
So, since the money was in Abed's possession, Abed bought the pizzas, and they at least thanked him.
Yes.
And, man, somebody loses their shit a little bit, you know? No, I got it.
Yeah,
I got
it. Yeah.
Oh, man.
That was really fun. And then I even wrote haha. I wrote Abed, quotations, Britta, and then haha afterwards because I laughed because it just made me laugh so hard.
That's pretty funny. He's like, oh, that might be a different question too. I don't know. Never mind. But question 8. Who takes the class?
What do you mean?
In the beginning, they're discussing, oh, hey, you guys should take this class, and there are certain people who do take the class.
You mean name all of them?
If possible.
Shirley.
Yeah.
And Annie. And hold on. Because I don't.
There'd be like only one reason why Annie would.
Oh yeah, Troy. yeah. Thank you.
And I think
you're definitely right.
I mean, I know you know this.
What are you talking about, Jeff?
Yeah, I was like, I just want to hear the words that way. That way you said them.
All right. Okay, all right. I was gonna say, wait a minute here.
Wait a minute. There's a 5th.
Yeah.
Starburns, bro.
Remember.
You missed
Starburns. No.
My name's Alex, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Then-
It's Alex.
And spend hours carving that in, you know.
Yeah.
Starburns.
My bad. Starburns.
My name's Alex. Why don't you spend hours carving that in your face?
Yeah. Okay. So what killed the falafel business? Business.
Oof. 9/11.
Yeah, it's terrible, man.
Yeah. That's a tough joke right there.
It's not a joke.
Well, I mean, no, not you. I'm just saying in the show, like where it's like,
yeah. I'm like, wait a
9/11
minute.
really killed the falafel business. Well, yeah, by
like
trickle down, I'm
that's-
sure it did, and that sucks.
Yeah.
All right. Question 9.
Mm-hmm.
What insult does Pierce call Britta after telling him not to use voice command? Voice command?
Wait. Ask the question again.
So Britta yells at Pierce, telling him to stop with the voice
Using
command.
the voice command.
And
Okay.
Pierce calls her something like as an insult.
Oh, like grandpa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm like, wait, I think that's the answer, but I have to like make sure that I'm reading the question totally right, you know?
Okay, Grandpa.
Okay, grandpa.
Voice command.
Yeah.
Voice command. Yeah, it's like what do you? I don't even remember what he was doing, but it's just like
No.
that's Chevy Chase though. He literally could be doing that, and I'm laughing.
Oh, exactly. 100%. No.
But his
That's why,
sneezes,
oh.
and I wouldn't
Yeah,
sneeze because I'm
Yeah.
in,
He goes, I'm in control.
I'm in control.
Yeah, I'm in control.
Or if like I think the Cubs are gonna take it. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
doing something gross. Oh.
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you have a serious face.
But yeah, no, we're good. At first I thought it was, but
You're like at first I thought I was gonna throw a knife at you.
no. But no,
But no.
we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
I think so. I'd like to be.
Wait. I just asked you. You just asked me a question, right?
Oh, yeah. Grandpa.
Yeah. So we're on question number 9.
No. No, we're on 10.
What? Oh yeah, you're right. No, I just miscounted. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. All right. So, yes. So, what lesson should Britta and Abed's father learn from the entire thing before watching the documentary?
Oh, staying out of everybody's business.
Yes, 'cause, I mean that is definitely that's like the first part of the line. He says, stay everybody's business, and then he says, let people do what they do.
Oh, let people do what they do.
Yeah. So, I mean, wrong, but
Is that a quick? I mean, you told it to me. You didn't even give me a chance to like say the rest of it. So I'll take a quarter point.
Well, I'm not taking any sort of chances, bro.
Quarter points.
Quarter points. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, sir. How do you get an A in the class?
To seize the day. To fill life to the fullest.
I feel like you, where I'm like, well, this is awkward. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I mean, he says something specific.
Yeah, but it's hard because I get your point of
I mean, because that's what I'm saying. That's why, like before, when I was in this pickle, I'm like, you're saying every other word besides the word that he says.
Mm-hmm.
Do I give it to him or not? You're saying the right meaning, but not the right word.
Yeah. Well,
That's
you've
the thing
got
that sucks.
yeah, exactly. You're saying the right meaning, but not the right words.
Yes, yeah, that's the hard part.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, I'm just trying to think about what he says in that thing.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I cannot think about it, man. I really can't.
You can't think about it? You want to come back to that one? You want to circle back?
Maybe. I mean, that's allowed in this game. I mean, yeah.
I'll allow it. All right. So I'll ask you a different one then.
Okay.
What is the name of Abed's film production?
What do you like his company?
Yeah, it's like at the end of his movie.
Is it Abed's Productions?
No.
It's not? Yeah, really, I don't know the answer. Like, I don't know.
It's Cool Abed Films.
Oh, that's right. I actually should have known that. I should have known that one.
I kind of figured you should because it's like in later episodes too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like as soon as you said it, now I'm mad that I didn't think about it. I just
like you could have taken the time and just thought about that one a little bit. You know, it's okay.
Okay, you're right. Shit. Okay. All right. Wrong. All right. What is different with a document? What is a different thing that was instead of a documentary with a movie?
It's like a movie with ugly people. That's so messed up.
It is messed up.
It's
man,
like it's like a movie, but with ugly people. You know.
Yeah.
But it's funny. It's funny because there's a lot of discrepancies, almost like in this episode, than there are, in the series, and by that I mean like he says, so I guess like he's not down talking documentaries,
Yeah.
but later on like he talks about documentaries like they're much better. Like he talks about Hearts of Darkness being way better than Apocalypse Now, and he makes several documentaries, throughout that. So it's like he kind of like loosely talks about documentaries, but almost like they're real movies with ugly people or whatever. And there's a couple of other discrepancies that I'll get to later.
Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. All right.
I mean, really only have one. I had one of my thoughts, but then like as I'm talking, I have where it escapes your brain. But I have another one written down. So
yeah, all right. That's funny.
All right.
So go ahead.
Okay. So, what is the name of Abed's film?
I hate this game so bad.
It's okay. Don't worry. Your punishment is going to be like hanging out with me or something.
I mean, I have to win this one.
Oh, sorry. Screw you, man. Dude, that went totally over my head. And then I'm like,
say, wow, no reaction at all?
Yeah, you're like, oh, you didn't find that one funny. All right. I'm like, no, it just took me a minute.
That's
like,
funny,
oh, he's talking.
Awesome.
He's talking smack right now.
Yeah. All right. So, how did Jeff get Britta to show up to the meeting with Abed's father?
Oh, tickets to, tickets to a band, but honestly, the only way I would remember it is if I have it written down, but that's the only way I would, because I had that as a question too. So like that'd be the only way I'd be able to give you the. Okay, I got a dog doing something.
Yep. Yeah.
Did you hear him?
I did that. That's actually the first time I've heard him, but I did hear him though.
Awesome.
Yeah, wasn't bad, but I heard him.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, do I?
Well, I mean, the answer. I mean, it's just that's the thing.
Yeah. To be honest, though, I think I removed that question, so I might just like get this one wrong because I don't even think. Why wouldn't I keep it at least?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I also agree.
So you don't know the answer then? I mean, you still have to give me the answer.
Yeah, no, I know I would have to give you the answer. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was actually looking for it, but then I'm like, wait a minute. Uh-oh. I know I wrote it down. It's like Riva Shakiv or something like that.
Oh, dude, you are so close. I mean, I'm gonna give it to you just because. I mean, you are so. It's Ravi Shankar. I mean, you were seriously so close.
I don't think I could be any closer, dude. That's amazing.
What I mean. So I'm like, I'm just gonna give it to him because that is out. I mean, you could have been any closer. I mean, it's like no way.
Dude, I'm so mad that I like wouldn't even just. Why wouldn't I just have kept it written down? But all right,
yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing. Hey, wait a minute.
What's that?
Did you answer what
No.
So we just passed over that, didn't we?
No, yeah, I just got it wrong. I just moved right on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and be honest. Like, I think like.
Yeah, that's why I said I hate this game. I just don't know it. I just don't know the answer. I just.
Oh, and then you just kind of like were like next question. I just
moved right on to it. Yeah. It's funny you didn't catch it.
I did not. A lot of things are going over my head today. You know.
Yeah.
It's Six Candles. Gotcha. That's the name of his film, and I'm guessing it's because like his mom left on his 6th birthday.
Yeah.
Or when he was 6 years old. That's awful.
It is awful.
So yeah. So you also have how do you get an A in this class? But so did you give me 12 questions?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you have how do you get an A in this class? It's very similar to Seize the Day. Just said a different way. You know, three words. You know, let me help you get there by saying only when we stop stopping our lives can we start starting them. What a goof.
I don't know the answer. I really can't think about it right now. I don't know.
It is live the moment. I'll give it to you. Seize the Day is basically the same thing, you know. I'll give it to you.
All right.
Yeah, I think you only had like two of my questions.
Oh, same questions?
Yeah.
I think it was 3. Wasn't bad on the regular questions. Let me see how the bonus go here.
Bonus. Bubble bonus.
So let me ask you this. What team does Pierce think is going to win it all?
Oh, the Cubs?
Yep.
Yeah. So I did kind of ruin that one.
Yeah, well.
Well, not really ruin. It's like, well, you already know it. That'd be funny if I was like,
Yeah, what do you mean?
Like the Panthers?
Yeah.
Dude, that sneeze he has.
Yeah, I know.
So
and to draw it in.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
And then I might not, because I'm in control.
I'm in control.
According to Abed's father, what is clinically proven? It's something about falafels, but right? No, he's speaking to Britta, and Britta's like saying something like basically you can't stomp on somebody's goals or stop somebody's goals, but you know it wouldn't be the word wouldn't be goals, and it would be something else.
Can't stop on somebody's dreams?
Yeah. But what are those?
What dreams are made for? What dreams are like for sleeping?
Yeah.
For sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abed's father's like, Well, she says you can't. You gotta let him live his dream or something like that. And then he's like, "Dreams are for sleeping," and she's like, "No," or something like that. And he's like, "It's clinically proven."
Yeah.
Dreams are for sleeping.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are you done?
What? Yeah, I'm ready for when you are.
Well, didn't you just answer that one?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You were last talking. You were last talking about it, so it just totally threw me off for some reasons. Okay. All right. All right. So because I feel like you should know this answer is the only reason why I'm asking you this. Okay. So who was the latte delivery guy?
Oh, he's from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, he was Breaking Bad for sure.
It's not his name's not like Skinny, is it?
No. I mean, no, it's not Skinny, but
Leonard.
Nope.
I don't remember his name from Breaking Bad.
You don't?
No.
All right, because I would have literally accepted any of the two names because I did not know him of his actor name. I know him of you don't know, right?
No, I don't know his name.
Okay. Well, you don't know his name in Breaking Bad either, right? I'm just
saying
if you would have okay, it's Badger.
Mm.
So because that's what I'm saying. If you would have said Badger or the other or his real name is Matt J. Jones. That's his real name.
Got it. Yeah, I thought it was funny to see him.
Yeah.
In that, and then he's also in another episode too. He's in another episode too. He's also in another episode.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. So if you were looking, he's also in another episode. He's actually hanging out with Vaughn. It's
the hacky sack one.
Tiny Nips.
Yeah.
And he says no worries to Vaughn, and Vaughn's like, no, sometimes worries, man, sometimes worry. And Badger goes, whoa. Like, whoa, man, like, yeah, sometimes there's worries. Oh no. All right. I'm not exactly sure what the class is that the professor is teaching, but Jeff screams this on his way out after being told that he'll fail it if he doesn't live his life. What does Oh,
I know what you're talking about. It's some weird word that I knew I should have wrote down, but I didn't. I don't want to take notes. That's my goal. Because if I do that, I'm just going to ruin every question. If I take a note of something or do something, that's the thing that sucks. And I almost wrote it as a question, but I didn't. And then I don't know the answer. Like it's like boo. Boo. I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Well, Jeff actually screams, "This is no way to teach accounting."
What? Oh, I thought you. Oh, okay. I was thinking of the wrong scene then. I was thinking of the wrong scene.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, so like they never actually talk about what the class is. I watched it the 2 times and I can't find where they actually say what this class is. And I didn't pause it and look at any sheets or anything like that.
Yeah.
But the only time is Jeff gets mad because he's threatening with an F, and he's like, "This is no way to teach accounting." Like, yeah. But I mean, like that's just like, I don't know. I don't know if it's actually accounting. I don't know why you would say that, but it was kind of confusing, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what that class actually was.
Yeah, me neither.
Maybe it's a class of Dead Poets Society. Maybe it's just a class of that,
Yeah, that's true. Truth.
but more than likely, I'm guessing it. I guess it was accounting. I guess we should probably freeze frame on the books when he tells them to open up to page 37.
Yeah, you definitely could probably do that.
Yeah. That'd be funny if it really was accounting. Like, man, like accountings don't live that. I'm assuming they don't live like those kind of lives.
No, I would assume probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I can't believe. Actually, now, I literally, I think I close my eyes and put myself right in the scene, and I mean, it's exactly what he says.
Like you're Jeff
Makes
Winger
me
when you
angry.
close your eyes.
Oh, for sure. And I'm like yelling. You're lucky I didn't yell it actually out loud. I've been practicing because I don't do that anymore. You know.
You're a real method actor. You know.
Yeah.
You really embody the.
Yeah. That's
man.
funny. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
What kind of slippers was Jeff wearing when he was trying to seize the day in his 80s rapist outfit?
Are they UGG boots?
No, they're just like slippers. You don't know?
No.
They've got floppy ears on them. They're bunnies.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Damn it. I couldn't picture him. And then I'm thinking, like, all I could picture him from that episode of The Trampoline is him with the Uggs, you know?
Yeah.
Lady boots.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. So bunny stuff.
Yeah. Bunny slips.
Okay. That was the last bonus question, right?
Yeah, well, you have to ask me one.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Pierce was really moved by Shirley's honesty when she... See, my nightmare was going to be like if you had picked anything that she said, because I know she says she was left with stretch marks. And I know, like, two, like... Oh, you know, barely thought of orgasms or something like that. So, you know, Pierce was moved by Shirley's honesty, and and you know,
yes, yeah,
yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah, it is awesome. That's funny.
Oh man,
that's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, still lost.
Yeah, but you know what your punishment's gonna be?
What's that?
Pick the next episode.
What?
Yeah. I still have to figure out a whole punishment for you to do, and you've already worn a dress, man. Like
I know. I mean, I went full blow. You know.
So, I'm saying, pick the next episode.
All right, that's fine. I'll pick it.
Yeah, but I was gonna say you better take it before I change my mind.
Yes, I'll think about it.
Yeah. All right. So, in the scene, this is the scene I want to talk about when Pierce brings the 2 cans of soda and sits by Troy, and he's like, you know, teaching him how to sneeze right.
Yeah.
They look like 2 full cans that he sets down. When he finally slides the other can over to Troy, the other can that's closest to Pierce is actually like crushed.
Is it really?
Yeah. So it's just like a little blooper or a goof.
Yep.
Little goof.
A goof.
Then I just wrote down some quotes that I thought that just made me laugh. When you know, Troy thanks Abed for the pizza, and then Shirley says, "Yeah, it's nice, like a picnic," and then Pierce says, "Or a family dinner," and then Jeff goes to straight up ruining and says, "It's a study group and a pizza. Let's not get carried away." You know, it's just like has to bring it down. Like, come on.
Oh, every time, yeah.
He's annoyed, so I'm gonna annoy everybody else.
Yep, 100%. That is the truth.
Yeah.
He's not happy, so nobody else is gonna be happy.
That's right.
Because he's also getting, you know, Britta's on that case, you know, on that ass. He's the father. Say something to your son.
Oh my god, dude, that was wild. That video. It's so funny because at the end, of course, Jeff is like, well, it's no Citizen Kane. Like, come on, you asshole.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Once again.
Yeah. Right.
You know.
You're taking up winger time, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, yeah, be I wonder when he fully realizes that he has that power, because in the beginning of that episode he just does it, and they all
Yeah.
so he's at some point he's probably was like, oh my god, all right, I'm gonna put that in my pocket. Don't raise awareness.
Yeah, not yet.
The hushing hand movement is what we're talking about.
Absolutely. Yes.
Probably should be
that's descriptive.
The mother move.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
absolutely.
zip it.
Yeah.
Zippy long stocking. I also had Britta. Okay, so this was the other one. So Britta compares her father to Abed's and talking about cutting him off. She's like, the day I had a father like you and the day I cut myself off was the day I finally was happy, or something like that.
Yeah.
But then, like, in later seasons, we actually meet her parents, and they're
fantastic.
Yeah, all of her friends hang out. They have, like, game night or something. So it's just so funny. Like, are you sure?
And she's still, they're still trying to give her money and stuff. I mean, remember? They were still trying to be so nice. I mean, they were not rude to her whatsoever.
Yeah, they're trying to pay her rent or just have her move home.
Yeah.
Oh. And what the professor said to Annie. This would have been a pretty funny question. Why did the pretty young girl die alone, surrounded by sweater-wearing cats who are trained to use human toilets? Because he never answers it.
No.
Why did she die?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I want to know.
I'm super intrigued. And then he's like, "Get on your desk." Now that was also a super funny moment when he's like, "What could go wrong?" And that girl just straight.
Bad. Bad. And then he just turns around. He's like, "Seize the day and
go to the nurse."
Go to the doctor. Yep. That is so funny.
Oh man, that was really funny. And then one of my favorite lines. Hey, Troy seizes like a girl, and how about I pound you like a boy? That didn't come out right.
That didn't come out right. That is so true. That's so funny because he was like so serious. How about I pound you like a boy? Yeah. Ooh. No, like, oops.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to say that.
No, oops.
How about I pound you like a boy?
Yeah.
I can't even say it without laughing. Yeah. Like that probably, unless you're a professional, that had to take in some takes, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, that's a nice part about the camera, though. It's seen by, it's table by table by table by table, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So the only person that didn't have to laugh there was probably Pierce, Everybody else was fine.
Yeah. And then the professor telling people like how they're gonna die or whatever when they're leaving the class. You could die in your sleep. You could get hit by a bus. You have a mole raised and dark. Not a good combo. Like, dang, dude. Yeah,
that is true.
Go out and live your life because this professor is going to give you anxiety.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're going to go home and feel bad about yourself now,
Yeah.
What did the professor order at the coffee station?
I'll have cake.
Yeah, I'll have a birthday cake.
Yeah. Like, sir, we don't have that, man.
No, we are a coffee stand. Do you want a muffin? like, what do you mean?
Yeah, because he orders, Jeff orders a small black coffee, and he's just like, because that was the scene I wanted to bring up because it's so funny. Abed's like, let me buy you something, Jeff, and Jeff's like, no, I'm good, and he's like, oh, really? I have all this cash. Don't insult me, and then. It's like, it's all Britta's money, man.
It's all Britta's money. She's just staring at it like, are you kidding me? With a brand new camera in her hand, she's still shell-shocked this entire thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It hasn't even begun yet,
I think that's why it became hard to, like, pull questions out, was maybe because of, like, the subject material was just more...
For sure.
Maybe more dramatic. Maybe it made us, You know, they
Yes.
weren't quick, witty, funny things to ask. Maybe they're just more like, oh wow, you wound up just more watching it than
Yes, enjoying the episode. That's a hard. That's why. I mean, that's why the first time I have a hard time actually like focusing on every single question. The second time is when I get my fine-tuned questions. You know, those are the ones I really fine-tuned because I've already seen it. I've already enjoyed that initial blast of the rewatch. You know, even if it's been like 4 or 5 days, rewatching the same episode again, that you still enjoy it. I mean, that's
yeah. You
why I love
always
these three
kind of
shows.
find something else to laugh at or something else
Yeah.
that happened that you're like, oh, I didn't notice that before.
For sure, that is true.
That's
Very, very true.
that's why this whole rewatch thing has not been bad at all. It's actually been quite fun.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Community season 1, and that's the cool part too. Is like this is like we said earlier, 3rd episode of the first season.
And I mean, and it's I think the first 2 show you the funniness and like things like that, and then this one shows you, I mean, funny parts, but also that drama that you talked about. Just,
Get a little bit of drama in there.
Yeah, it's awesome.
What was the dance Abed and Troy and Jeff are doing at the end?
The crump.
Yeah, I've never heard that
Yeah.
before, but yeah, when Abed's doing it, it's
crumping?
like, is this crumping?
Yeah,
Troy's just getting mad. No, it's not crumping, and then he does it, and then just like, no, you're not. He joins in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love when Jeff joins in.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It just means that everybody's gonna have a good time. Everybody's
true.
gonna have a good time. According to Troy, who's a badass?
Who is a badass according to Troy? Pierce?
No, from a movie. Because Abed says his dad thinks that all movies are bad stigma. And then Troy talks about a specific movie, Aladdin. He says Jafar. He's like, Jafar's a badass.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
He's like imagining him cutting up.
Yeah.
Do you remember the professor's name?
No. Professor. I'm gonna start taking notes. I think because I paying attention to the episode, I can remember all these things.
Well, I don't have notes. They're just like in my extra question slot.
Oh no, I'm not like saying that you're bad. I'm just saying like I should write this stuff down so I can remember it. You know what I mean? I watched it earlier. I'm just saying. I'm not like I'm not like saying that you shouldn't do that, but also I tried not to do that because I don't want to ruin any questions at the same time. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, we have to have extra though.
Right? Yeah, for sure. So I mean, you're right. That wasn't part of my extra question. That's why I should have wrote down as an extra question, but I didn't do that.
I understand what you're saying. I do apologize about that.
For what?
Professor Whitman.
Man, I wouldn't have remembered that. That doesn't sound right to me. I don't know why.
I hope it's right. I wrote it down. I don't know. It might not be.
Yeah, as I say, for some reason that's not ringing a bell. But you could be totally right. I was just thinking about something totally different.
What does Troy attempt with Jeff? And Jeff says, "Okay, but only this one time."
Wait, what?
Troy attempts something with Jeff in class, and Jeff says,
"Oh, a fist bump."
Yeah, fist bump.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's wrong with a fist bump, man?
I know. Yeah. He's a lawyer. Maybe lawyers don't do that.
Yeah, lawyers don't fist bump, man. They just shake hands. Well, he shouldn't anymore. COVID.
No, I shook 4 guys' hands today.
Did you really?
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, man, you better wash your hands for hours.
Yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad even like I feel weird even like bumping somebody's hand right now.
Don't touch me.
Ew.
You've got the virus. Don't touch me. Quarantine. Corey and I haven't left our houses in 6 months. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Everything's virtual.
Yeah. This entire world we live in now is virtual. Actually, I mean, yes. You ever seen Ready Player One?
I've seen like half of it. The first time I watched it, I was really actually when I watched it for the first time is when I had some dental work done, and then so I was like dozing in and out all day, just on the pain meds.
Hopped
so
up.
like so exactly. So I would just be on. I'd be on a the super up, and then all of a sudden be crashing out on my couch, and that was one of the movies that I did that too. So I watched like half of it and just never rewatched it.
I watched Tiger King when I had my dental surgery.
Oh man, that's a very good one.
We started watching a show. Oh, by the way, since we are talking about Community, John Oliver.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, dude, his show is absolutely amazing on HBO, and it just constantly knocks it out of the park. So you should totally watch that. It's super informational, and it can be super funny, and sometimes it can be a little harsh in the reality check zone. You know what I mean? But it's good. Like you learn stuff, and he breaks it down so it's like super easy to kind of absorb what he's talking about. It's awesome. It's amazing to see him from Professor Duncan to this guy who's just absolutely awesome. And I want his Funko Pop so bad, and I should have bought it when it was like out and about, but now it's discontinued, and who knows how much it is now. But I should have gotten it because he's awesome. That one, and then I stumbled upon on HBO Axios, Axios. That's a really good informational one as well. They do a lot of cool interviews with people that maybe you might not have heard of, maybe might not have watched in the first place. But it's really cool. Not always political. Sometimes they CEOs or other things. But it's really cool.
I'll watch it.
So yeah, those are some cool things to watch out for. Just because I know during these times specifically, there's a million places that are giving like misinformation and all sorts of different stuff. So it helps to get places that have the right information, or at least you could see interviews or information that is factual, fact based. Somebody who's done their research.
No.
That's Johnny Ollie, man. John Oliver.
Let's give it a shot.
HBO. Last week tonight.
On it.
I watched the Duncan. Remember that Duncan experiment where they just put the camera up and they're like, "We'll be back in 5 more minutes" or whatever, and they gotta wait till everybody breaks. And Duncan is he's such a grody person, but he was like super respectful in this one, while being pretty grody. Like,
yes,
he's like,
100%.
First off, I can't date students, and she's just like, what? And he's like, you're an 8, which is a British 10. He's like, so I'm very angry right now.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so funny to see somebody go from Professor Duncan to being somebody so like outspoken. Multiple award-winning show, Johnny Oliver.
Yeah.
Good old John boy.
Johnny boy.
So check him out. You watch Rick and Morty?
No, that's actually my watch list though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
want to like sit down and watch it though. You know what I mean? So like watch before bed, because then I'll get too involved and then I'll watch 19 episodes in a row.
Oh, that you definitely will. That is they're quick episodes, but you will watch a ton of them. But that show, you should check that one out, because it is that's a Dan Harmon special. That's a co-created by Dan Harmon and somebody else.
Okay. I'll give it a shot, just knowing that fact.
Yeah, because then you already know like the writing is going to be solid, and it's super creative too. Like it's an even more creative outlet. So.
No.
We've got that, Truth.
True.
So, season 1, episode 3. Introduction to film. We got an introduction to film. We saw a really cool Abed's film. Cool Abed Films, 6 Candles. made his father cry. And if films can help him be understood, then he'll pay for the class. That's a good dad. That's a good dad right there.
Absolutely. 100%. Nobody else got this film, but he did. He for sure did.
I love when he's like, with your talking to Jeff and Britta, he's like, with your talk and her guided missiles or whatever. And he's like, oh, really? We're going to go with like an Iraq metaphor or whatever. He's like, what metaphor? Right. He's like, her guided missiles. He's like, I get it now. I get it.
Yeah. Hold up.
Yeah,
that's true. That's funny.
He's like, what metaphor? Her guided missiles. Oh, well, that's funny. Where's Weezer?
Yeah, where is Weezer?
Did you know that we spent a third of our life is spent sleeping? According to Professor Whitman.
Oh.
A third of all life is spent asleep.
Which is really, I mean, it's not true.
It's not true, especially for us. We're out here recording these episodes.
Yeah.
Losing sleep. Not really.
I'm going to say, nah, I still get my 7 to 8 in every day.
You get that much? You get that many hours?
I mean, here and there. Sometimes I only get 6.
Incredible. Your Fitbit would be like, wow, you're doing such a great job.
I know, for sure.
My Fitbit is sometimes like, you're getting some fair sleep, man. What is wrong with you? Starts slapping me. Actually injects me with that yeah. No, not again, Fitbit. Yeah. I'll go to sleep.
I'll go to sleep.
It like hits me with that Inception, briefcase juice where I'm just like, like, well, I guess I needed a nap. Fitbit really took me out of here.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Good.
So, punishment for Corey is going to be pick the next episode.
Thank you. I mean,
I know we had some discrepancies at first. We had to work through our discrepancies here.
Yes.
And I feel like sometimes having to pick an episode, having to pick one out of so many, it can be just a burden.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, you have to do a lot of thinking, Yeah. You have to really get involved in it. So
critical thinking, that's right. So, but yeah, we'll keep an eye out for the next punishment for you.
For sure.
And then at some point we'll be here,
Yep. Oh yeah, we'll be vibing.
Yeah. So
cool, man. Sounds good. Well, thank you guys for watching and listening.
And make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Thank you.